Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner, and this is going to be a quick little gossip chat. Who said that? People, nobody, everybody, somebody, honey, all kind of things. But it is storming here in Michigan, honey. I only got one bar. So we're gonna see how this live go. I do not plan to be on here for long, but I hope everybody's having a great Tuesday and whatnot. Okay, yes, I'm here, but I don't know if y'all can see me or not because I'm like, no, not just one bar, but it's literally like a whole little thunderstorm right now. So I think I look really blurry. So that sucks. I hate when I hate a bad connection. And it is a complete bad, unstable connection. It's like, should I get off and just come back tomorrow? I don't know. But let's get through these topics real quick so that I won't be on here looking like a pixelated fool, okay? But again, I hope y'all had a great Tuesday, had a great Labor Day, and all that stuff. There's a couple topics I wanted to discuss today because I have time and whatnot. But y'all know first things first, if y'all have not done so already, make sure to subscribe. Honey, this is a bad picture. Okay, I can see it, and it look like, no, Jesus don't want this. Okay. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. To become why is my thing not working? To become a whole JayBird, and all that goodness and stuff. Well, it's not that horrible, but it looked like I got bad Wi-Fi. I feel like I'm at the bottom. I don't want to be at the bottom. That ain't where I live at. But yeah, JayBird, subscribe. Subscribe. Y'all know this Thursday, the panel will be on Jamie's channel, on Jamie That's Me. So tune in this Thursday, honey, at 9:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, always follow me on social media at J_Lees_Corner on IG and JayLeesCorner on Twitter. Okay, let's get into a couple of little things. Okay, yes, happy Tuesday. I can see you and hear you. Okay, you're in sync. Well, that's a good thing. But I feel like, I look like, I ain't supposed to be here. And I'm like, no. Okay. But that's what I get for planning the live at the last minute. And we like it's storming here. Like I need a thunder buddy because I can see the lightning out my peripheral vision right here. Okay, right here. I can see out the window, and I can see it flashing in my face, and I don't want to get hit with it. Okay. But anyway, I'm gonna leave that be. But hey, to all the JayBirds, to my moderators, the Ashes in here. I see Tina Tucker is in here. Girl Tucker, Tina Turner, Ash Tuck were two different people. I thought I saw somebody else who was a mod, but I don't know. But I wanted to discuss this whole lady who was up there in New Orleans and Louisiana. See, and then I did not do, girl, see, that's what I get. I did not do, I was rushing and did not put the correct backing behind my photo. So I'm be off screen the whole time when my pictures is up. So I'm not gonna leave them up for long. But this lady right here, okay, who her name is Precious Stevens. And when you see her, y'all see her, look at her face. Look at her face. Y'all see her face? Boom, that's her. Okay. So Precious is a 911 operator over there in New Orleans or whatever. Okay, down in Louisiana. She's supposed to be helping people on the 911 line, okay, to figure out how to get them some help. This is a bad signal because I'm looking at a job. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I really think I should just come back tomorrow when the signal is better. Okay, because this does not work for me. Okay, because I can see it like him. What does it look like? Could you see me? What do you think? Okay. Because I'm all about, I'm saying, the quality of the content, okay? And if I look so pixelated, it's just not, it's really blurry. So tomorrow, I'll come back and I'll do a live because looking at this, it looks bad. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all can hear me. Okay. I like my dress. Thank you. And it just right. This is prison blurry. Okay. I don't want to be in prison. I don't want to be a prisoner. Okay, I don't want to do that. Okay, I just look. I am so much about how things look, and this looks bad. Let me see if I can. Wait, wait a minute now. Is Jesus hearing me? Because it looks like it's clearing up. Did Jesus just answer our play? Girl, look at God. Won't He do it? Okay. Now let me talk real quick before it goes away. Because it's storming, guys. It's storming. Okay. It's see, God is always on my side. Anyway. So let's get back to Precious, okay? Okay, this is Precious, okay? Remember Precious? This is Precious in the clear thing, okay? So Precious, again, is a 911 operator down in Louisiana, in New Orleans or whatever, and she was taking 911 calls from people who needed help, okay? But what did Precious do? Okay, what did she do right here? This little girl right here, Precious, I think she's about 25. Precious was out here hanging up on the people who needed her assistance, okay? And not only was she hanging up on them, she was hanging up on them and not even sending the information to whoever needed it. If they needed 911 for the ambulance, or they needed 911 for a cop, she was not relaying any of the information to the people. Okay, so people were just out here needing them or whatever, and she was not. See, they was calling on her like Jesus, and she would not give the Lord the prayer. I'm like, how you up there in New Orleans hanging up on folks at the 911 call center? How does that happen? How? That's what happened when you lie on your resume. Okay, she probably didn't know how to transfer calls. She didn't know nothing. Okay, just for nothing. Okay, it don't take nothing to transfer the call or say, "Hey, police people, get over there to 1234 Main Street because they getting beat," or whatever it may be. Okay, now when she found, well, because they said they were like auditing her calls because calls during her shift, okay, went unanswered. And so when they audited the calls, they realized, oh, she was hanging up on people before she even got any pertinent information, where they are, what the emergency is. She just hanging up on folks all willy nilly because she ain't shit. Okay, we're gonna keep it moving because she is a bad person. Okay, bad people hang up on folks on 911 calls. Okay. Now they said that you can hang up on someone if you see like it's not an emergency or whatever, but you're supposed to get some information first, okay, before hanging up. And she wouldn't do, honey, and my honey, y'all can probably hear me better now because I did not realize that my Yeti mic wasn't even on. Jesus be offense. Okay, it's been a long week and it's a long day. But again, we're gonna make this work. But yes, karma is coming for her. Now, first of all, she's on the run. Okay, because God said, arrest her, my child. Okay, and so Precious then ran, and so the police is not looking for her because she's being charged with, I think, malfeasance or obstruction of obstruction of something. Okay, but either way it goes, she's going to jail. Okay, whoever know her, find her, tell on her, snitch on her. Okay, she should be snitched on. Okay, she needs to run up. She needs to run up on our side in the alley or in the woods. You don't do people like that. Okay, you don't do that. Try fleeing. Okay, yeah, fucked up. Okay, up. Okay, yes, sad. It's just horrible. Okay, and stuff. But I'm like, that's just bad. That you don't do. Because I feel like people call 911 because they need help. Okay, so what's the point of hanging up on them? And like not just one person, like numerous calls, she would just hang up on them. I'm like, Precious, they're gonna beat your ass in prison because they called 911 too, and you hung up on their grandmama or their auntie. My face is so oiled, not oily, but so moisturized. I don't want to look sweaty because it's just my face cream, honey. Yeah, so wrong on so many different levels. Okay, so that's all it was with Miss Precious who need her ass beat and whatnot. Now let's get over to Diddy. Okay, Diddy Bob. So y'all know Diddy has had plenty of girlfriends over the years. Okay, he's had plenty of girlfriends over the past months, but he supposedly, allegedly, has a whole new love interest who happens to be Joey Chavez. Now, if y'all don't know who Joey is, Joey Chavez is the lady who has a baby with Future and a baby with Bow Wow. Okay, yeah. Bow Wow, baby mama slash Future baby mama is up here kissing and canoodling with Diddy on his boat. Okay, I'm like, girl, look, I can't blame her because, you got with Bow Wow first, then with Future. So I feel like, there's only up to go from there. Okay. So yes, honey, brother love is getting some love on the boat in the ocean. Okay. Now, first of all, these pictures are from, I think, the Shade Room is where I got them from. There were a couple other ones or whatever. But either way it go, they canoodling. Okay, on the beach. Okay. Now this is what people do this when they don't want anyone to know they're dating. Okay, so you off in the water, off in the ocean, far, far. You see your picture. Far, far away, and you out here canoodling with them people's baby mama. Now, just because, okay, she has children with Future, because she has a daughter by Bow Wow. Her daughter is probably like 10 by now or whatever, and then the son she has with Future. So no one is saying that she has to like not have a life. But I'm like, don't Future and Bow Wow both work with Diddy? Like, is that too much of a connection? I just like, is it, I just my rule is always I don't want to mess with anybody who knows somebody I already messed with. I need everybody I mess with to be strangers. And all my exes are from Texas, from California, from New York. They all around this, you know what I'm saying? You might say like the dudes I'm with, that doesn't sound good. The guys I've dated in Michigan, none of them are from the same location. Okay, it's always a different side or whatever because I don't need y'all mixing and mingling. Okay, I don't need to be together. Okay, leave me be. But Joey is out here, you see, this canoodling. I thought he was with Young Miami too, but I guess not. Okay, girl, but y'all know Diddy move fast too. So I was like, I don't know. Not leftovers. No leftovers this way. Yeah. She said big bank take look bank. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, focus. That's my song, y'all. Yeah, you don't know, but that just popped the whole thing in my head. But yeah, I'm like, she wants the money, honey. I don't think either one of them want her anymore. True. True. However, I still don't want my dudes being able to be together and like having conversation about me. Okay, I would still want to mess with, and I'm like, Joey, I mean, maybe I don't. It's just weird. Diddy is for sure community dick. Okay, I think Diddy has always shared himself with the people. Okay, he shared himself with whoever he thinks wants a piece of him. And I'm like, and right now at this point, they on the beach having well, not even the beach, they on the water. Okay, that's the water. They on the water having a good old time canoodling and butt rubbing, okay, and putting penis to vagina. But I mean, I ain't knocking it. I just, I don't need anybody I know knowing. I don't want anybody knowing my cooch together. Okay, I don't want anyone being able to have a conversation about what we do together. And I would not want to be in a room with three dudes who I've been with, and they can just have a conversation. No. I'm good on that. Okay, they can have that. Not on my watch. Okay, not on my watch. Diddy just needs to get women on as his beard. I don't think Diddy's gay. I don't. I never have. Now he may be a little freaky deaky, but we are a little bit freaky deaky. Okay, everybody is freaky in one way or the other. Okay, and so I don't want to knock anything I don't try. Okay, and I've never tried to be gay, but I'm just saying I don't think Diddy is gay. But I'm gonna leave that be too. Okay, now let's move on to the next little topic. I want to say congratulations. So y'all know I watch Power. I've always loved the show Power, but the actor who played Dre. Okay, Rotimi, who was engaged, they're also having a baby. So Rotimi, he's an actor, he's a singer. Okay, he's also what's he call himself, Mr. Nigerian Butterscotch, Mr. So that's what he is too. Him and his girlfriend, no, I'm sorry, him and his fiance Vanessa are expecting a bouncing baby boy. Okay, she about due. Okay, she about due today. Okay, she may already didn't have the baby. I don't know, but congrats to the couple. I love black love. Okay. I love when two people who are trying to make things work create a baby. It's really cute. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. I like it. The photograph they took, they were all, I just took two of them. I didn't want to get all of them or whatever, but it was amazing. And I first knew Rotimi from a show that came on Stars years ago called Boss with Kelsey Grammer. And I liked him from there because he had a sex scene. Okay. But yeah, he's on Power now. He's been, and he was also in Coming to America. He played Wesley Snipes' son. He played girl in Coming to America too. He played Wesley Snipes' son. So again, I follow him. I like him. He's a great person. Whatever. He's very creative and stuff like that. So I like it. And I'm so happy that they are in love with a new bouncing baby on the way. Okay. But somebody else is also having a bouncing baby boy or has already had one. Okay. Congrats to Cardi B, okay, and Offset on their brand new bouncing baby boy. Their son was born, I think, on the 4th of September, so on Beyonce's birthday. And a boy. I was really hoping it was a boy, okay, because I'm like, I always feel like when someone already has a girl, it's just cute to also have a boy. So this is Offset's fifth child, Cardi's second. Okay, so they're a whole little brood. And I'm like, congrats to the couple. I love how he's doing skin to skin. It's cute, 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 cute. Again, happy blessings to the baby and stuff for there. Okay, now I want to get into the Greg Memorial. Okay, so Nene had a memorial at her Lenithi's Lounge in Atlanta, and everyone came out. I feel like, Nene and Greg probably were aware of him, about to be passing away. And I feel like they had a plan. Okay. Which is why I think Nene was able to be on here. Okay. Being able to smile and have fun because she kind of had been preparing for it. Plus, she's caught up, honey. She's in a whole fog of grief right now, too. But I am very, very happy that so many people came out to celebrate Greg, to help, put, warm arms around Nene or whatever, and wish her light and love and positivity. We see the housewives are there, Marlo, Eva, even Kenya, Phaedra Park was also there. I know also Portia was there. They had Yolanda, I think it was Yolanda Adams who sang. Leandria Johnson sang. Kiki Wyatt. It was a beautiful celebration of life. Some people don't want a funeral. Some people want a memorial because you want people to remind you. You want to be reminded of how the person was while they were here. And some folks just don't want a funeral. But I was happy to see Nene in a state of calmness, I guess is the best word I can think to attach to it. I like seeing her being surrounded by love. I like seeing all the cast and friends she had. She's really close to Tamar too. Tamar was there as well. It was just a plethora of people, okay, who were there. Famous folk, TV folk, all kind of folk. And they were there for Nene and for Greg because everybody loved Greg. Okay, I don't think we can say that enough. So again, it was a celebration that happened, and I am so happy that people came out to surround the family with love and all that goodness or whatever. Okay, so yeah, kudos to everyone who was helping support Nene right now. Now let's move on to Michael K. Williams. Okay, I hate that I did not do my thing the right way. That's what I get for rushing. But Michael K. Williams passed away yesterday. Okay, and I forgot what I was doing. It was self-care Monday, so I was just chilling. And when it came up, I was like, fuck. that was my instant, reaction or whatever. Because, he was an actor on, he became famous from being on The Wire. I never watched The Wire. I just did not get into it when it was on the television or whatever, but I always knew of the show and I knew he was on the show. But I've always known of him in other little roles. Okay, he went from that to Boardwalk Empire. I think the first thing I watched him on was When They See Us. Also when he was on Lovecraft Country, and other little movies he's been in over the years. So again, I've always known who he was, and I've always felt like he was such a great actor or whatever. And I've always felt that he was like, I won't say hood famous, but I do feel like he was like the hood's actor. Okay, and I know I feel like hood actors, and that doesn't mean people from our hood. Okay, sometimes don't get the recognition they deserve, but I do feel like everyone was aware of how talented and how wise and how down to earth he was, because whenever I heard anybody even speak of him, or whenever I seen like a video of him, or when I've seen interviews of him, he just came off that way, and I loved it. And I think when I seen him in Lovecraft Country was when I was like, shit, he is talented. Like the amount, and I seen an interview he did, like it was like a table read with him and the other people from the show, and he was saying how he never thought that he would have to go so deep and endure so much in playing that role, and he was happy that he had the people surrounding him, the cast and crew, for that particular TV show. And I just always felt like he was going to be an even better actor as he kept doing more stuff. And he always seemed to have light around him, even though I feel like he's played roles that were, I won't say dark, but like grittier roles. And even in that, I still have always felt a light around him. And I would love to see him like on his off time or whatever, just in the hood or whatever, just at places like having a good time, being just loose and free and like dancing around or whatever. And so when I seen it come across my screen, my phone, I think I heard it first on the Neighborhood Talk, and I sent it to the girls. I was like, fuck. I haven't seen anybody else report this. I'm hoping it's not true. And like within like 30 seconds or whatever, it was like confirmed, like on the major platform that he had, passed away. He was found dead in his apartment from an apparent possible drug overdose. And y'all know that there were some comedians who had died too, with some like fentanyl laced cocaine, and now they're saying they're not. And Michael K. Michael K. Williams had spoke about in the past his dealings with being addicted to drugs before, so that has been a battle he's fought. And so I always say people don't know what demons other folks are dealing with, and it was just crazy that I'm like, he was only 54. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what hit the hardest. Is like, and I think somebody post how, all we want for our Black actors are for them to live long lives. And because we're losing so many people so soon. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just, it was really hard. I do want to watch The Wire because I cut on one episode one day, like probably like 6 months ago. And I just could not get into it because I was probably doing something else. I don't know. But I've never like sat down and tried to really, really watch it. But I do want to. But yeah, I was like, shit. Because we know we all live to die. We all know this. However, it's still shocking when you hear that somebody passed away. And then it's even more shocking to know it came from a possible drug overdose. And they're now having his death be an investigation based on the drug, because they're saying if somebody is selling these drugs that are killing people, then the drug dealer has to be arrested. And again, that's what happened too with the comedian guy. I can't remember what his name is right now, but it was 4 comedians who it was 4 people. I think 3 were comedians, and they all died from this laced cocaine. And I believe that was in LA. Michael was found in New York. But it's just like shit. Okay. And I don't think anybody really expected it. What are y'all talking about? He never denied me. I don't know if he gay or not. I don't have any idea. I don't think I even cared. Like I don't even think, I don't care. I don't think if he was gay or not even matters at all. We know that he's played two gay characters, but that does not make him gay. But if he was or if he wasn't, I'm like, to me, I don't care. So I don't know where that part came from, but that's neither here nor there. Um, because at the end of the day, whether you're gay, straight, bi, or whatever, that doesn't stop you or push you further to being, going up to glory. So that's we're gonna leave that be. Um, they're they are saying, it could have been something with fentanyl, and that's the whole thing. That's kind of, right. Honey, I don't know where it came from. I'm like, it doesn't matter, okay? Because people focus on the wrong shit. When somebody passes away, I ain't that person. Even for me, when even I'm a person where I feel like when someone passes away, there are things you do not need to focus on, and you need to eulogize them in the best way. Um, to honor who they are. Now, if an asshole passes away, you don't call him an asshole. But I'm like, he was a bright light who had touched many people. So when I wrote my caption, I made sure to, do that. Okay, we're gonna leave that be. Anyway, back to him. Yeah, the sons. I see. You guys ignore stuff. But I think the point is we have to remember that you should just honor who you like. If you don't like somebody, you just leave them be. But I haven't heard anyone say anything negative about him at all. It sent shockwaves throughout, the community, but then it was music or whether it was an acting, even the people on the radio stations or whatever, all have spoken about him in a way that lets me know he was a down earth dude, like in life, okay, and that's what matters, okay. Now let's move on to somebody who, in my opinion, do not matter at all. That's 50 Cent. So I do not follow 50 Cent. I try my best to not support things that he's directly connected to. It's hard for me to watch the power stuff because I know he created it. I'm very aggravated that he is, a part of the whole BMF thing. The only solace I get in supporting those shows is those shows are not a representation of him, and those shows are not things that only he is making money from. I have to remember that those shows also employ other Black people and other Black writers and creators, and all these things. And he is a blip on the scale of how a successful show can move other people forward in life. But I don't follow him on social media, and I do not buy anything that is directly from him. But I'm just like, I like the Power series. I love Courtney Kemp. I love the Black actors on the show. So I try my best to, limit anything that he is directly connected to right now. So him and Michael K. Williams allegedly were not on the best of terms in real life. Allegedly, someone who the story is someone who like did some of the 50s people or whatever. Michael K. Knight was in support of them and something like that. It was something I don't know the details. I can't think right now. I don't. No, I don't fuck with his vodka shit. That effing shit. No, thank you. Okay. However, question: did you stop reviewing Kanan? Yes, I did. I watch it, but I don't. Yes. Boom. Thank you, Tasha. Jimmy Henchman. I watch it. I don't review it because I'm like, it's seeing too much. Yes, that's who it was, and they had beef over this right here in real life. So 50 Cent took it upon himself when Michael passed away. He made a couple of IG posts that everyone would consider rude, okay? This when he put, new caption alert, hey Jimmy, your man OD'd, okay, and he was posting these things, in response to Michael K. Knight passing away from a drug overdose. Okay, he then posted, if you didn't see Raising Kanan, check it out. That fentanyl is no joke, killing the clientele. Rest in peace, Michael K. Williams. And he then tagged his shit. He then made this post when he was being criticized for doing it. Okay, he then put, "Don't ever try to understand me. I'm different. I don't do all the fake love shit." Okay, he then even put this up. Okay, this is still up today. Okay, again, he's putting up how he's getting, flack for doing it, and he's still saying, okay, the whole, if you didn't get a chance, it's like 50 Cent is the easy man to read, mainly because 50 Cent is somebody who needs his ass beat. Okay, someone told me that earlier today, and he's an asshole. And the more successful that he's become more of an asshole. And that's the bad part. And I was saying that, I just want someone to cuss him out, to hold his feet to the fire, but I wanted to be somebody who's notable enough where it holds weight. It means nothing if I read him for filth. It means nothing if us YouTubers read him for filth. Like, us YouTubers discussing him and dogging him out, it means nothing. Okay. However, I want someone who's notable, okay, to cuss him out to the high heavens just for his bullshit. Okay. Someone to beat his ass one good time. Okay. And he is a bitch. He is, but that's the easy read. I always say it's easy to read someone and say, you a punk ass bitch. Okay, that's fine. But I'm like, to me, that doesn't mean anything. 50 Cent is a piece of shit. And 50 Cent will always do what 50 Cent does, which is troll people. And I do not speak on him. I rarely ever even report when he done something dumb, because I don't subscribe to whatever he does. I would have had no idea what he posted on IG had the story not been picked up within the blogs. Okay, that's how I figured it out, because I don't follow him. So I don't pay any attention to him. I leave his ass over there. I leave him in the gutter where he's from, because I'm a firm believer. And if you don't rock with somebody, that's cool. I'm not saying that 50 Cent, can't. Can I see that damn lightning? I'm not saying 50 Cent can't dislike that man, because people have beef in life, and I get that. And my issue be that you don't have to say something about that person once they're dead, because that's what they're gone. People who I don't like, you don't ever, if you don't hear me talk about somebody or mention somebody, I don't fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't comment on them. I don't care what they do. If you hear me speak on someone for some reason, I fuck with them in some kind of way. However, when I don't rock with somebody, I don't rock with them, period. I don't speak on them. I don't care what they do. I leave them in the guts up where they at the bottom. And 50 Cent is one of those people. Okay. So I'm not surprised he said what he said. I'm not surprised he posted what he posted. That's what he does. However, I would never want to give him enough of my energy to even get mad about it, because he do that for a living. He piss people off for a living. He wants folks to come to his page for a living. He wants attention for a reason, because he's a fucking troll who needs attention. So I tend to not give him what he's looking for. You know what I'm saying? And you have to know, some people don't even deserve a read. They don't deserve your attention. The best I can do for that person, leave them down where they at, which is down bad. 50 Cent may be rich. He can be successful as well. But 50 Cent is, in his heart, he ain't happy. He can't. Nobody who is content and happy in life is walking around doing what he doing, saying what he say. And I get some things are for the shows, is you say things to get attention for the shows. I get all of that. You know what I'm saying? You do certain things to get attention. I get all of that. I get even YouTubers who do shit for clickbait. I get all of that. That is how I rock. You know what I'm saying? And if you stand for nothing, you're going to fall for anything. 50 Cent stands for himself. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't shit today. He ain't gonna be shit tomorrow. So there's no point in even being upset with someone who will not change who they are. I think the best thing we can do is we can know Michael K. Williams lost his life, and that's the story. You know what I'm saying? It should not be how 50 Cent commented about it, once it happened. Let's not take our eyes off who we should be praising and who we should be speaking about. It should be about the actor who has touched people's lives in real life. And one day 50 will realize how fucked up he is, but by then it'll be too late. And we won't care. Yeah, shock value, has limits. It does. And I don't think 50 Cent has a gauge. Like for me, when I get pissed off, sometimes I'll have an off switch. So I'm able to contain myself and know when not to get mad because I don't have an off switch. And if I go, I go. And 50 Cent is an asshole who does not have an off switch. He's just been an asshole his whole life. And that's what it is. Okay, so we have to leave 50 Cent where he's supposed to be, in the gutter with the trash. Okay, and my last little story. Okay, let's get into Luenell and Joseline. Okay, but y'all know first things first. Guess what y'all need to do? Guess what y'all need to do? Y'all gonna need some water. Okay, I hope y'all have went ahead and liked the video. Okay, I hope y'all also like my little song I did. But let's get into Joseline Hernandez and Auntie Luenell. Okay, now y'all know Joseline had a little show on Zeus. Honey, that show still pisses me off because it was so stupid. And Luenell did the reunion. Okay, and she got a whole bunch of flack for being on the reunion and not really checking Joseline or whatever. So that was the whole thing. So Luenell posted this, I think, earlier today. And this was her post on her page that she wanted to post. Okay. Please, y'all, come on. Let's not keep playing Russian roulette with your life. It's not worth it. I know you kids don't want to listen to me, but do it for your mother, your kids, your family, yourself. Praying for all of us. It's not a game. And then she put, have a drink, smoke a self-rolled or dispensary rolled joints. Leave the fucking syrup, Molly, cocaine alone. You might be next, and all you were trying to do was party. This shit is no joke at all. The dope dealers are killing people, but hey, you don't have to listen to me. Rest in peace. So this is what she put. And that was in, response and in connection to us losing Michael K. Knight. Because again, not only did he die from an apparent OD from drugs. Again, as I mentioned before, there were 4 comedians who this happened to in LA. So it wasn't just him. It was other things that had happened recently to people who had passed away from this fentanyl-laced cocaine or whatever. Fentanyl-laced whatever. Okay. And so that's what Luenell put up. When Luenell put that up, Joseline got triggered and responded. Okay, she responded when the Neighborhood Talk had posted what Luenell put. And Joseline said, tell this fat hoe to stop eating. That also can kill you. She a burger away from a heart attack, and you talking about from someone just died for whichever reason that she's not even sure about. Fucking pig. Put the plate down. Pig, pig, pig. That was Joseline's response to Luenell's post on Luenell's page. Okay, this is my thing about that first part. I never go to somebody else's page to tell them if I don't like what they doing. I have a whole YouTube channel, okay? Because my opinion on what somebody else do don't have anything to do with them. I don't have to take my opinions to them. Okay. The fact that Joseline gave a fuck about what Luenell said on her page, to where she then went to the Neighborhood Talk to comment on social media and then to call her a pig on that heart attack. I was like, Oh God, Joseline. So as we see, Luenell, wait right here, reposted what Joseline said, and she put this Luenell put this caption to my physical brothers. Is it physical? I can't. It's so small. Don't read this. This morning, after four, actually more, back-to-back deaths and one person critically ill in the hospital within a very short time, I felt compelled to plead with my people to subside in recreational deadly drug use of Molly, syrup, and cocaine, etc. Well, someone got obviously triggered, okay, and they are mad, mad, mad. Okay, this is what I received from Miss Hernandez. I'm over here packing for the next movie. I'm about to start filming and excited about um my comedy show this weekend at the whatever and the World War III comedy tour and all these things. But also she put up how people had commented back when they had seen what Johnson said. Honey, I was like, what is going on here? Now, this hurt Devon Baston, okay, who said, when my aunt Luenell told me that she was going to be on your ratchet your ratchet raggedy ass show, I thought it was a bad idea because you are not on her level. To turn around and see you publicly malign and body shame her because of a statement she made that had nothing to do with you is where is where the family steps in. You slide down poles while my aunt walks red carpets. You aren't worthy to spit shine her shoes and will never achieve the degree of success my aunt has obtained. Take your recycled ass back to that raggedy ass show and continue to bully the idiots there. But don't you ever put your mouth on my aunt again, unless you want some new veneers. I was like, not they teeth out? Not they teeth out? Now, Lil Duval, who was also a comedian, put up how, if you don't get offended, if you get offended from someone telling you to stop doing drugs, that's the sign that you should probably stop doing drugs. And I'm like, I think that's true. Because it's weird that she got so triggered by her just saying, hey, y'all, don't do the drugs that's killing folk. Okay? It's killing people. Okay? It's killing people. That's the crazy part. Okay? I was like, I can't. Yes, honey, new veneers. I was saying not new veneers. Okay, Tiffany black screws. But I was like, it's just kind of crazy. And Stevie, don't think about this chick. She forgot where she came from. Okay, now this person who also commented, another one of her, I guess, nieces or whatever, whoever, have you lost your coke-induced mind? Okay, you better bow down to the presence of greater than you. This is exactly why you can't put every stripper off a pole and try to make them think they're important. You better put some respect on my auntie's name you want to be and watch your cum-filled mouth. I blame Stevie. Stevie always had a gift of making a hoe act like she ain't a hoe. But if it's not okay, but if it's butt ass naked for a like, if it refuses to learn proper English, if it has no other talent other than store-bought nakedness, then it remains a hoe, okay? Or or of her lane, oh God, what that was mean? It's the audacity for me. Look, people came out in support of Auntie Luenell, and this is the thing that Johnson kind of, Joseline is a cokehead. We know she's a coke. We all are aware that she's on drugs. And the weird thing is Luenell did not say anything wrong at all. Luenell said something that made complete sense. Many people that she know right now are dying from these drugs they're taking. And she's saying, if you want to have fun, because coke may be your thing, but how about don't do coke? Go get you some little good weed. Okay? Get your little drink. Because these other drugs that you're taking, people are lacing them with things and people are dying from it. And the thing about it is, that's what's happening. And not to defend 50 Cent at all, but the episode that just happened on Sunday on Kanan was about, the drug dealer, mixing some shit up, messing up a batch of crack, and it killed a whole bunch of people. That was literally the episode that aired just this Sunday. because all it takes for one person to mess up something, sprinkle some shit up in there, okay, and they then pass it around, and someone get it from here, there, or wherever, and you got all these dead folk. Okay, because when you have four people hanging out together doing cocaine, and three of them die, okay, it's common sense. So I love that people came to Luenell's defense, because she didn't say shit wrong. And Joseline, who was out here just being reckless with her mouth, who also thinks she's untouchable, we don't really care. Leave Luenell alone. Okay, because the same way Luenell may have a heart attack because she's fat, you may have one on crack. Okay, because Joseline is for sure on cocaine. That's on her. But yeah, y'all, those are all the topics I had today. I think I'm done. I don't think anything else happened since I've been on live that I'm going to discuss today. I'll probably do a live tomorrow about Darian, who was on an interview. Well, he was on one when I came on here. Cokehead ass Joseline. We love to see it. You know what I'm saying? Because look, we just have to, pray for Joseline, because she be on some BS at all times. And she can go head on somewhere else with that. But I'm going to leave y'all here, okay, with that. And I hope everybody have a good rest of the evening. Darian gave some tea on that interview, but I need to be sure it's accurate before I go repeating it. Okay, because y'all, I don't like repeating shit and it be a lie. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm a liar. So I want to wait and see. But I thank y'all for coming to tune in with me today. Okay, I love that y'all, we got past all the internet issues in the beginning, because I was like, I'm gonna stop. I don't want to do no more. I don't want to do it no more. But thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all already know my rule to never send your cooch via text. Okay, if he wants to see your cooch, he will come see your cooch, or else he's not worthy. Okay, I will see you when I see you. Gotta go. Bye.